Hi friends, today we are going to learn how to say the time in Igbo language. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming to support, and I'm just gonna get right into it. So for this, you need to know how to count from 1 to 12 in Igbo language, which is otu, abo, ato, ano, ise, ishi, asa, asato, itolu, iri na otu, iri na abo. You need to be able to know how to say that or how to count to be able to say the time in Igbo language. And with the time, I kind of wrote the numbers in Igbo for you, so it's kind of messy, but I am hoping that it will be helpful so that you can be able to say it when we get into that. But first thing first, the first thing we're gonna learn is words that you use in saying the time. The first thing is oge. Oge is time. Oge. Oge is time. The second word we have is elekere. Elekere is clock time, clock hour. Nkeji is minutes. Tim is second. Okara is half. Okara. Okara is half, like half past something. Gafee is past. Like you said, ojirele okara something. Gafee, half past something. Oforo is remaining. Oforo is remaining. Anyanwu is the sun. I thought that was important because it's Anyanwu, might as well, the sun comes out during the day, so it's part of the time, right? Anyanwu is the sun. Kuola O'clock. Kuola O'clock. Ututu is morning. Ututu oma, good morning. Ututu oma, good morning. But in this one, we're just going to say ututu, which is morning. It's the time of the day, right? Morning. Ehihie. It's afternoon. Ehihie is afternoon. Mgbede Evening. Mgbede Evening. Mgbede is evening. Abali is night. Abali is night. Well, that's all the words I have for today. We're just gonna jump right into it, okay? So for today's class, I drew the clock. This is iri abua because it's too long. I had to squeeze it in. This is iri na otu. And I'm gonna put the words, some of the words that I already mentioned in the beginning, I'm gonna put them in the screen. But here we go. So it's 12 here and it's 3. Usually you would say it's 3 o'clock, right? Usually you would say it's 3 o'clock. What would you say in Igbo? You would say Kuola O'clock. Now, some people say, instead of just saying Kuola O'clock, you want to be specific. Because is it 3 o'clock in the morning? Is it 3 o'clock at night? So some people tend to say Kuola O'clock nke ehihie. You don't have to say that, but that's just you being specific. Let's say you are in the US or in Canada and your friend is in Nigeria. That's like 8 hours, could be 6 hours, 9 hours time difference, depending on your time zone. And the person says, what time is it? And you want to be more specific. You just don't want to say it's 3 o'clock, okay, morning or afternoon. So you should say Okuola Elekere Clock nke ehihie. Now, if you're sitting with someone and they're like, oh, what time is it? I mean, they already know what time in the day we are in, and they're asking you what time is it. You say Okuola Elekere Isii. They already know it's nke abali. Abali is night. So for this, you can just say Okuola Elekere Clock and you will be fine. Remember, this is ato. This is elekere. So let's say it's 5 minutes past 3. In Igbo, in English, you say it's 3:05 or it's 5 minutes past 3. However you say it. In Igbo, you will say Ojirila Nkeji. Nkeji. Nkeji is minutes. Remember, Nkeji is minutes. When you use Elekere behind the number, you're saying the hour of the time. But when you use Nkeji, you're referring to the minutes. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it confused. Nkeji, minutes. Elekere, hour. So if you say Okola Elekere Ato, anybody who hears you thinks it's 3 o'clock. But when you say Nkeji, the person automatically is gonna think minutes. So when it's 3:05 in Igbo, you will say Ojirila Nkeji ise. Ojirila Nkeji ise. Gafee elekere ato. Elekere ato. This is here. Yeah? You say Ojirila Nkeji ise because this is 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Everybody knows the clock, right? Gafee elekere ato is 5 minutes past 3 o'clock. That's basically what it means. So let's say it's at, let me move this. It's at this. The clock is like this right now. What would you say? It's 3:30. It's going to be 3:30. It's just 3:30. That's what we're gonna say. It's 3:30. You will say Ojirila Okara. Okara is half. Ojirila Okara. Gafee elekere ato. Ojirila Nkeji. You can also say Ojirila Nkeji iri ato. Gafee elekere ato. It's just too long. It's too many words. I mean, I think the shortest way to say is Ojirila Okara. Okara is half. You could use that for anything. It could be here, and you say Ojirila Okara. Gafee elekere iri na abuo. Ojirila Okara. Gafee elekere iri. Ojirila Okara. Gafee anything. It's easy. Now, let's say let's go back to the 3 we were at. And is that this is 3:50, right? It's 3:50, right? What are you gonna say? You're gonna say Oforo Nkeji iri ka elekere ano abali kuo. Or you say ka elekere ano kuo. Oforo Nkeji iri. There's 10 minutes left. So you're saying there's 10 minutes left for it to be 4 o'clock. That's what it means. Oforo Nkeji iri ka elekere ano kuo. That's a way of saying it. Or you can say Ojirila. I mean, I feel like when you say words in time Igbo, it's just easy. Instead of you to say Ojirila Nkeji, you think about Ojirila Nkeji iri ise. Gafee elekere ato. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just longer. You just say Oforo Nkeji iri ka elekere ano ko. It's remaining 10 minutes for it to be 4 o'clock. I know it sounds complicated. I know it sounds very dense and it sounds too much going on, but that's why I wanted to teach you the words first. Okay, so we're gonna practice, right? So let's say it's right here and it's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock at the dot. What do you say? You're gonna say, I would say Gini nako. Gini nako. Remember, Gini is what? Gini nako. You will say Kuola Elekere ishi. Does that make sense? We'll try again. Gini na-akụ. Yeah, let's do this. Gini na-akụ. You see, Kuola Elekere otu. That is, it is 11 o'clock. Okay, let's try something else. Now, we move this to here. What would you say? Gini na-akụ. That's the question. You say, O jirila nkeji iri na ise. Remember, this is minutes. Don't get carried away by the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is there to remind you how your clock usually is. This is by minutes now. O jirila iri na ise, which is 15 minutes. O jirila nkeji iri na ise gafee elekere iri na otu. That was a lot, huh? Okay. Let's try again. So let's move this to something easier. Okay, let's do that. Okay. It was 6 o'clock. Now it's 15 minutes past 6 o'clock. What are you gonna say? Gini na-akụ. You will say, O jirila nkeji 15 minutes is 1 iri. 15 is iri na ise. Remember, otu, abụọ, atọ, anọ, ise. And you remember how you say 15 is iri na ise. So, o jirila nkeji iri na ise gafee ishi. But you just don't say ishi, you say elekere ishi. Remember, for you to differentiate the numbers you're saying, you have to put the words like this, elekere, nkeji, in front of the numbers first. So it's 2 o'clock. Okuola elekere abụọ. 15 minutes, nkeji iri na ise. 15 minutes, nkeji iri na ise, not elekere iri na ise. Elekere is the hour, nkeji is the minute. So if you get that in your head, elekere is the hour, nkeji is the minute. Remember, the short hand is telling you which one is your elekere. The long hand is telling you which one is your nkeji. Now let's try this again. So it's right here. Okay, right here. What are you gonna say? Okay. You're gonna say, first of all, what is our elekere at this time? See, Chidimma Gini na-akụ. You ask yourself, what is the elekere? The elekere here is the 8. And what is the nkeji? The nkeji is iri na abụọ, which is you're gonna remember it's in 5, 10, 15, 20. This is 20 minutes past. So it's gonna be your iri na abụọ. So let's say this is the time, right? And they ask you what is Chidimma Gini na-akụ. First of all, you think, what is your elekere? The hour is asato. And what is your nkeji? The minute. Iri abụọ is 20 minutes. 20 minutes past iri abụọ. So what are you gonna answer? You're gonna say, O jirila nkeji iri abụọ gafee elekere asatọ. I think we're getting somewhere, right? Elekere nkeji. Elekere nkeji. Now let's do this. Now that you got nkeji and elekere. Okay, now that we got the elekere and nkeji, we're going to try to get the oforo part. So it's 8:50. So the clock hand has moved from 7 to almost 8, right? It's 7:50 technically because it's moving to 8 and it's about to be 8 o'clock. What would you say? And that's, you say, Oforo nkeji iri ka ọkụọ elekere asatọ. I believe that once it's past 30 minutes, you just say oforo, because you don't want to use big numbers. So once it's past 30 minutes, you say oforo nkeji iri abụọ ka ọkụọ. Once it's past this, you say that oforo. So now that it's 7:50, it's about to be 8 o'clock. Somebody say what time it is. You say oforo nkeji. This is still nkeji. No matter what, this is still nkeji. Nkeji iri, that's 10 minutes. It's remaining 10 minutes. Oforo nkeji iri ka ọkụọ elekere asatọ. Okay, let's say it's about to be 6 o'clock also, and somebody would say, what time is it? You usually say it's 5:50. The person automatically knows 10 minutes. In 10 minutes it's gonna be 6 o'clock. This is what the time looks like. You will say oforo nkeji iri ka ọkụọ elekere isii. I know, learning the time is not easy. I know it's a different thing, and also because our parents don't usually tell us the time in Igbo language. Everybody says it in English because it's easier. So I know it might be hard for you to learn. So that's why I'm trying to repeat. Remember this. Okuola elekere isii. That's it. Okuola elekere isii. There is no oforo. It's just okuola elekere isii. Ojirila nkeji iri gafee elekere isii. That's just knowing this stuff, and then knowing your numbers is gonna help you learn how to say the time faster. It's complicated. If you're not getting it at first, that's okay. Just try to practice. What do you think this time is? What do you think this time is? And you'll get it. I hope that today's lesson wasn't so complicated. I try to make this lesson easy for beginners, but saying the time in Igbo language is just hard, especially for somebody who doesn't know Igbo at all. So I hope that you can practice with this. Just practice. Move the clock around. What time is it? Right now, what time is it? You say, Ojirila nkeji iri abụọ gafee elekere iri. I hope that was very, very helpful. Again, leave your comments in your questions in the comment section. Thumbs up, like it, share. You can always tell me what you think I should do for you to learn this better. Whatever it is, I'm open to feedbacks. But until next time, I will see you on Saturday. On Saturday, it's going to be easier. So I think I'm going to be mixing it up. Hard ones, easy ones. Hard ones, easy ones. So that it's easy and fun for you to learn Igbo. Remember, Elekere, Nkeji. Elekere, Nkeji. Oforo. Oforo. Nkeji. Elekere. And Okara. But the most important ones are Elekere and Nkeji. Once you get it, you will understand and you're going to be able to say the time in Igbo. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs up and share. See you next time. Bye.